Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you're new. You're probably wondering today, why are you so close to this camera and why can I see this hot mess in front of my eyes? But go away, bye. But I'm not going anywhere, unfortunately, because this is my channel. So if you're interested in what I'm going to be doing today, then stay put. If you're not, then you know what to do. Apparently I do, because I've just lost my train of thought. I'm only 30 seconds into this video. So you're probably asking yourself, A, why have we got this weird setup? I'm never normally this close to the camera. And B, why the weird angle? And why is the light so bright so that I can see the ring light in your eyeballs? Well, I'm going to tell you. So I need to calm it down, right? So this is going to be a serious video, and I know what you're thinking. Why so serious? Because I'm never serious when I'm making videos. I kind of get into why am I doing this with my hands? I kind of get into a zone where I don't like to be vulnerable, but not vulnerable as in crying. There's different types of vulnerability, and one of the things that I see as vulnerable is me just sitting in front of a camera and talking and being serious, because it scares me, because I'm like, what if people don't like me for being serious? Not to mention I have ADHD, so being this close and just being serious and staying on topic and stuff is really hard sometimes. But anyway, so today we're going to be talking about skin, in particular my skin. That's why we're so close to the camera. I didn't need to sing that or actually open my gob at all, but we're here, aren't we? So I'm gonna this is not a shame me video or any of these things that I'm gonna be talking about today is bad or necessarily ugly or disgusting or whatever you want to call it, but obviously they are things that I want to change or improve on. Not necessarily change, but yeah, definitely the word improve for me, for my personal progression. So it's we're doing a video diary, but I don't want to do a video diary where it's a time scale over so much time. I want to do separate videos so that if anyone watches the channel, you can see beginning, middle, end. You can see the improvement throughout each video. So first of all, we're going to talk about acne. And while we're doing that, we'll tell you a little about myself in case you're interested. So I'm 29 years of age, and obviously this makes me feel really uncomfortable because I'm this close to the camera and showing off. I've got no filters on or nothing, but then that would defeat the object of, doing this video. If I'm going to throw a filter on and film with a filter, there's no point in doing this video at all. So as you can see, obviously I still have, I don't have breakouts anymore where they're all over my face and they're, they're literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I used to have breakouts like that, but now they're more sort of I get frequent breakouts, they make weird patterns, but scattered across my face. And another thing that I'm not too happy about is obviously the large pores, even though, for example, these pores here on my nose now, that to me, it's gross. I don't like it. I don't feel comfortable being that close to the camera, showing that in the first place. I've got a special type of lighting that's on the ring light that I'm using today that it does kind of the opposite. It doesn't necessarily do the opposite to what a beauty light does. It's just a different type of light, so that it shows off all the bad stuff. Instead of for example, it shows off underneath my eyes, where normally a ring light were a bright ring beauty light, especially if you had the boxes, would show a little bit more I don't want to say prettiness because I ain't that big-headed about myself, but it just makes you look a little bit less dead, zombie-ish. Yeah. So that is going to be my main target of fixing. So finding a skincare regime that works. Regime, I felt posh saying that because I don't even know what the word means. I'm not 100% sure. But I want to find a skincare routine that works with my acne. Now, obviously, I've done a bit of research, but I want to do a little bit more research. I know that you shouldn't be going from one to another, when it comes to trying. Why am I talking about my hands so much? That's very distracting. I do apologise. I do know that it's dangerous. Not necessarily dangerous, it's not going to kill me unless, I'm not religious, but I hope that, you know, I don't want to jinx myself by saying, you know, something I could have allergic reaction to it. But in general speaking, like, you know, it might give me a breakout, might make it worse, might make it better. But changing the products too frequently, another reason why I don't want to do it in one go, might make my skin react in a bad necessary way. So this breakout here that we're getting at the moment is because I went from using the Glam Glow range, which I've used for several months, and that controls my breakout and still moisturizes my fine lines and wrinkles at the same time, which like around here you can see a few up here. You know, it moisturizes them and keeps them at bay. But I've gone and tried a cheaper alternative. It's called Hemp Me. Oh, I haven't got it with me, but it's called Hemp Me. It's from the drugstore. It was £2 compared to obviously the 42 or 44 that I pay for the Glam Glow each month. Now the reason why I've switched it is just because I wanted to kind of see if there was something else that I could use that was over the counter that I didn't have to order in or travel to all the way to Liverpool from where I am to get, because that's the only store that I know that sells it. And so I wanted to try something different, but no, honey, no. Like, unless of course it's just a reaction, which I've heard can happen, you know, where your skin just goes crazy because you've changed products. But I'm not happy about it, because normally, I'm gonna sneeze. Thank you. My husband just said bless you. So the next thing that I want to talk about, again, another thing that I want to work on as well. So I'm going to be going back to the Glam Glow. I'm going to do a video about it either this week or next week. I'm going to order it in, get it delivered, and I'm going to go back to that, because that does help my skin. And if something's working good, even though someone advised me that if you do, I'm not sure if this is true, so if you know anything about skin, leave the comments down below and let me know. But someone did advise me that you have to change it, or you don't have to, but it's advised to change your products every 3 months, because otherwise it loses effectiveness. Now that's why I also wanted to change, just to give myself a little bit of a break to see if when I go back to Glam Glow, because I was going to. Again, some people might be a little bit like, why are you using Glam Glow? Because it's, you know, it's not, I'm not sure if it's vegan, but I know it's not cruelty free. And I tend to try and go for cruelty free stuff. But for some reason, every time I go to a cruelty free range, even though the product is value for money and it's really, you know, good ingredients, whatever, for some reason my skin just hates it. So I found something that, yeah, okay, could be cruelty free. So Glam Glow, if you ever see this video, even though you're probably not gonna see it, you know, maybe try and be cruelty free, girl. And if you have already gone cruelty free, then I take my words back and I apologize. But someone once told me that you do experiment on animals. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't researched it. Another reason why I haven't researched it is because I'm scared, because if I read anything bad, then the one thing that works for my skin I might be scared not to use, which means that I'm going to end up in a hot mess. And I'm rambling. Let's get on with the video. Next thing is makeup. In particular, so I've got one here that this is well used, as you can see. I didn't want to bring a new bottle and be like, oh, look at me. You know, so this is Ageless Liquid Foundation by CoverGirl and Olay. It's well used. I use it in the winter months, because obviously I rarely ever use it, but I use it in the winter because it's a moisturising based one. And then obviously we've got the sorry, I've got a twitch on my eye as well, so I do apologise if you're watching my eye. I didn't like that. It's twitching all on its own, and I do not know why. Probably I haven't had enough sleep or something. But anyway, this is a mattifying one, which I tend not to use, and I'll show you why. Now this one I'll use up here. I've got up here, I know I'm not using a beauty sponge and I'm rubbing it in, but this is, you know, it's not a makeup tutorial video, because I'm actually going to college to learn how to do makeup, believe it or not. And obviously I do mix this with another one of the same brand, not the same type of foundation, but I do mix it to colour match, because obviously this is a little bit dark for my skin tone and a bit yellowy, so I offset that with a bit of pink, my pink undertone one. Not that it matters, again, I'm not a tutorial. Now, this one's not bad, and it doesn't show up my wrinkles or like fine lines, or whatever you want to call them, as much as this one does, which I'll show you in a second. But it leaves a really, really, like, not to slag it off or anything like that, because it, you know, CoverGirl is obviously, you know, it's well known, so I'm not, again, I'm not like adverse. Is it adverse? Is that the right word to use? I don't know much in the sense that, like, I'm not like deep within the beauty community, so I don't know what I'm talking about, but I do know if something works or not on my skin. And even though it does cover up my skin, it leaves a greasy film and my forehead shines, underneath my eyes glow. But obviously I can't demonstrate that because I'm going to demonstrate something else with this one. Now, I have a different, so if you know any how to fix these issues, or you've got any, I'm going to actually try some better higher end makeup and things as well to try and offset these issues. But another thing that I want to work on over the next coming months and try out, especially with having a course that I'm going to, is try and find a foundation or concealer, you know, that doesn't do what I'm about to show you. So again, this one is normally mixed with another one, a darker shade, to match me, because I can never get a colour that actually matches me. But like, it's annoying. But again, I'm not doing my whole face because I'm showing examples of stuff. So I'd usually mix this one with a darker one with a pink, because this has got like a yellow base to it or whatever. I kind of just mix and match, girl. But I'll show you what I mean right now. So when I wear foundation or concealer around the eye area, first of all, it makes this part of my eye, which is like, I remember watching someone called Dr. Dre, I think it was, and she said, I was like watching a video about this, and apparently it's like small cysts that you can get away with, you can get like to go away with exfoliation. Again, so I'm going to try and invest in a mild exfoliant or like a chemical exfoliant or something to try and work on this as well. But it's the actual like fine lines here. Oh, I've gone a bit too close now. Like the fine lines here that it should really, like, it sort of sits in this little weird crease under my eye as well. It sort of sits in there and just makes everything look 10 times like creased and aged, if you want to call it, than usual. So I need to learn how to apply makeup as well, apparently. I just need to find a makeup, like a coverage or something that works for me to help cover up my imperfections when I have them breakout, when I am having breakouts, but without doing these things that I don't like about myself. Another thing as well that this foundation does is it really accentuates my pores. Like, as you can see here, I have, someone said once I have textured skin. Don't know what that means, but apparently I've got textured skin and wide pores. And again, someone told me that was because I'm a male. I don't know whether they're talking baloney or whether, you know, they actually know what they're talking about. I don't know. I couldn't tell. Again, on my nose, let me just demonstrate. Look like a white weirdo. But again, like, just to show, oh, are we going to do this because I've got a cheap camera because I'm poor? Again, it just shows off, you know, my pores. It just seems to sit in them and fill. Let's just remove this so I can show you, because I feel stupid. Garnier Miracle Cleansing Water. I think this is the only thing that I've never really switched up. Well, not for a long time anyway. I used to use a different one. That wasn't by Glamco. Who was that by? I can't remember. It's been that long since I've used it. But I've stuck, well, not this one particular, but like Garnier's type of stuff I've used for quite a while now. Let's just get rid of that because it makes me insecure. So that's another thing that I'm going to be working on in the next couple of weeks. Again, this is like a read me to filth video, but it's not. It's just me doing a video diary of before, and also allowing you guys, if you're watching it or if you get interested, to see a true in-depth before and after. So obviously I'll do videos where I'm talking. Oh, that was another thing. Let me just show you very quickly. Again, at the top of my eye here, let's just, I know obviously you're going to be like, ew, what are you doing? Like, but let's just use the darker shade and stick it here in the corner, just to, I didn't mean to stick it there, but that was because I wasn't concentrating on what I was doing. Again, so when I wear eyeshadow, maybe it's because of the cheapness of it or something. For some reason, it really like shows. It looks terrible there. It looks terrible. It looks hideous. And then let's just grab it down quickly. The last little thing. Look at that. Look at that. So again, maybe it's because of how cheap it is, but again, highlighter. They all just show up all my imperfections. So my mission is find products to help improve my skin, get rid of my acne. That's mission 1. Mission 2 is find a decent concealer and foundation. And mission 3 is to come back in a few weeks' time and hopefully have made a progression. So if you're interested in watching that progression and staying tuned, then don't forget to like and subscribe. And thank you for being patient for a very long time. This is unedited and real, so thanks for watching. Love ya. Wait, you don't even know me. Why am I saying love you? Bye.